You've asked your child to put away their shoes 7 times. 7. And they're still sitting there, as if you're speaking a foreign language. But here's what's wild. It's not that they can't hear you. It's that we've accidentally trained these kids to not listen. And I'm going to show you exactly how we did it. I get it. When your kid ignores you, it feels disrespectful. It's exhausting. And you start questioning everything. Am I too soft? Am I too strict? Am I raising a kid who one day is going to ignore their boss? But here's the truth. Most kids aren't being defiant. We've accidentally taught them that our words don't mean anything. And if we don't fix this pattern now, it becomes a teenage habit. And then, unfortunately, an adult habit. But the good news is it's fixable, and you can start seeing changes this week. I'll never forget the breaking point for me. I was asking my son to clean up his Legos for the 4th, probably 5th time, and my voice was getting louder, more frustrated. And then my wife, she looked at me and said, "You know, he's not going to move until you start counting to 3, right?" And it hit me like a ton of bricks. I had trained him that my words didn't matter until I hit a certain volume or a certain frustration level. I was the problem. So I dug into the research. I talked to child psychologists and completely changed my approach. Now, I ask once, maybe twice, and let me show you what I've learned. Reason number 1, you're giving too many warnings. This is also known as the countdown effect. And brutal honesty time, how many of you do this? Put your toys away. Put your toys away. I'm serious. I'm counting to 3. 1, 2, 2.5. Here's what your child has learned. Mom's words don't mean anything until she hits a certain tone or counts to 3. We've accidentally taught them that the first 5 requests are completely and entirely optional. So what's the fix? Say it once with eye contact, then give them a specific time frame. Toys need to be put away in 5 minutes. I'm setting a timer. When the timer goes off, there's a consequence. Not yelling, not angry, just a calm. Timer's done. I'm putting the toys in timeout for today. You're teaching cause and effect, not training them to wait for an anger explosion. Now, reason number 2 is you're talking while they're in play mode. This is brain science, and it's really incredible. It blew my mind. When kids are in deep play mode, their brain is literally in a different state. It's called flow state. And their brain is filtering out background noise, including your voice. You're not background noise on purpose. Their brain just categorizes you that way when they're focused on what they're doing. That's why they're genuinely surprised when you say, "I've asked you 3 times," because in their mind, in their world, you haven't asked them at all. So what's the fix? Well, step number 1 is to get physically close. You don't want to yell at them from the kitchen. Step number 2 is to say their name and wait for eye contact. And step number 3 is to say your instruction 1 time. Dinner is in 5 minutes. Time to start wrapping up. Step number 4 is to have them repeat it back. What did I just say? This engages their brain and switches them from that play mode or that flow mode into listening mode. It's a game changer. And reason number 3, there are no real consequences, or the consequences are inconsistent. And this is the hardest one to hear, but it's the most important. If you say, "We're leaving the park if you don't share," but then you stay for 20 more minutes, your child has learned that your words are meaningless. And here's where parents get stuck. We make threats we can't actually follow through on. "You'll never watch TV again." Yeah, right. Or we're inconsistent. Sometimes we follow through, sometimes we're too tired, sometimes we give in. So what's the fix in this case? Well, only give up consequences that you're 100% willing to enforce, and then, and this is key, follow through calmly. No anger, no yelling. So, for example, if you throw that toy again, I'm putting it away for the rest of the day. If the toy gets thrown, you calmly take the toy. No lecture, no "I told you so," just calm action. Consistency beats severity every single time. Your child learns, "Oh, mom's words match her actions. I should listen to her the first time." And here's a bonus tip, because this one's really good. It's called the power of when then. Instead of "stop playing and come eat," try "when you put your blocks away, then we can have dinner." Or "when you put your shoes on, then we can go to the park." This does 2 things at the same time. It puts them in control of the timeline, and it removes you as the bad guy. You're not denying them something. They're choosing the order of events. Kids are way more cooperative when they feel like they have agency. So let's recap why your child isn't listening. Too many warnings. Say it once with a timer and a consequence. 2, they're in play mode. Make sure you get eye contact first and have them repeat it back to you. And the next one, no real consequences. Remember to be consistent, follow through calmly. And remember that bonus, use when then to give them control. Here's the thing. Your child wants structure. They feel safer when they know your words mean something. You're not being mean by being consistent. You're being loving. So here's what I want to know. Which of these 3 reasons hit you the most? What hit home for you? Are you a countdown parent? Do you talk from across the house? Are you inconsistent with your consequences? Be honest in the comments. This is no judgment here. We're all learning. And tell me which fix you're going to try today. If this helped you, please hit that like button. It helps other exhausted parents find this video. And subscribe, because next week I'm covering how to get your kid to listen without yelling, with even more scripts you can use. You're doing better than you think. Your kid is lucky to have a parent who's willing to learn and grow. Now, go practice that eye contact thing. You've got this.